Alright, we're back. Yo, what's up, guys? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's a clicking? Who's a clicking?
What's up, fam?
What is that?
Mitchell is having connection issues. And it's making terrible noises.
Sounds like a bag of chips. He says, "Yep." Hey, what's up, guys? How is everyone?
Good.
Good.
Doing it.
We have a Beppis back.
Yay, Beppis.
No more zombie
I-
Bep.
I have arrived. No more zombie me.
Yeah, so basically your character's been under like a spell this whole time.
Who put the spell on me?
Baron.
I
did. I guess it makes sense that Baron did, huh?
Yeah, he kind of put you in like a trance state almost. You've just kind of been
It's called
Going with the
automatic.
flow.
It's called automatic Beppis.
yeah.
He set you on follow, and you followed.
So give us a little peek into last session.
Yeah, Bar, give us a little peek into last session.
Well, I know we're out of Barovia now.
No, you are not.
the city of Barovia.
Oh yeah, we're out of the city. Sorry, that's all right.
Which
We
it's
were-
still unclear if it's even called that anymore.
Well, that's what we know it as.
There's a cult up in there, yeah.
They tried to kill us. We think they surrounded the hotel. The crazy cult, the Order of the Sky, surrounded our hotel, and we escaped via rooftop thanks to Thrawn. And
Yeah.
also, they might think that B. Babel and I are in a very strange relationship.
No idea what gave him that impression. Wasn't
No, yeah.
anything I said.
It wasn't
That's
any
for sure.
direct things you said.
Right. So we're gonna start in the mansion. Last you seen, Baron had just left. He's gonna go get Sophie and come back, and then you guys are gonna take your first trip out of Barovia as I guess we would say a land. So is there anything you guys want to do in your downtime in the mansion before we get going?
Train
Is that
my
happening soon?
What?
Like, is he coming back? When is he coming back?
You're not sure?
I don't mean to interrupt, but is my sound better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
cat. Way.
Okay,
Yes.
I have a microphone now, so.
Good deal.
Way.
Yeah, it's
way better.
magnitude's better.
Night and day.
All right, cool. I didn't know where these headphones were, but I
Yeah.
found
Yeah. Thank you for muting yourself during your search.
them. You're welcome. I'm gonna mute myself again so you guys can get back to talking.
Wait, how long is he gonna be gone? Do we know?
No, he didn't say. He just kind of phased through the wall.
Well, if we don't know, what do we? Is there anything immediate that we want to get done?
Well, we should probably play a few games of patty cake at least. At least
mean-
7.
We did a bunch in the hotel room.
Well, so now I'm warmed up. Now my patty cake game is at its maximum.
Well, then I won't be a challenge for you anymore. You should probably pick someone better.
All right. Who's
I'll-
down?
I'll bite. I'll play patty cake.
All right.
All right.
And I play patty cake.
And
And
it's
it-
adorable.
And we're both really, really good. We're both on beat. Let's roll something for
It's-
how cool it
Yeah, I want to say it's like an anime sequence where it's just like all stills
is. Yeah.
of just like
I was thinking like it's Dragon Ball Z where it's going so fast that you just see blurs.
that's blurs.
Aren't you at the same height too? About.
Yeah, we're both small.
same height.
I'm a gnome and he's a halfling.
So it's just cute. Just absolutely cute.
I need to see fan art from our hundreds of fans.
Yep.
Right.
Show
I'll draw you
We'll
some-
get into
I'll
the
draw you
universe
some
and make
fan
it
art.
true.
somebody
Yeah,
show the
hundreds of
camera
fans.
our minis, so they can actually get some fan art going.
Right.
We'll post it. We'll post it, right, McGarity? We'll post it.
There we
Mm-hmm.
go. I need to start drawing some of you guys up. I think that'd be cool.
That would be genius, really.
So, no one wants to do anything in their spare time?
I want
mean-
to train my cat. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Okay.
I
so,
said
roll me an
exactly
animal
what I
handling.
want to accomplish.
Beppis, roll me an animal handling, please.
It's coming in. Oh man, it's an 8. I wish I could lie, but I'm too truthful.
So yeah, you're playing with Benson today, and he's just not really feeling it. He's
What if,
picking.
what if
he's-
I try to give him some treats?
he plays for a little bit, and does his fetching and his little tasks that you put him up to, but seems to lose interest pretty quickly today and wants to take a nap.
I let him nap. Whatever.
Yeah, he like goes and cuddles up in his little bed.
All right, and now I go into the common room. Who's in there? I just wanna have a chat.
What's
Anybody?
up?
Oh, hey, B-Babble, how's it going?
Well, I guess about the same as it always is. So amazing. I don't
Yeah.
have complaints.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. I'm pretty good. Benson's a little lazy today, so our training got cut short. So I just came to see how's everybody doing.
So that's. Oh, I don't think that you. Well, I mean, you did meet him, but you were kind of glazed over a little bit. But I summoned my familiar, which is a rainbow winged unicorn.
That's incredible. That is
Yeah.
incredible, B-Babble. That is really beautiful.
I'm
I
a
can
big
summon-
fan of him.
I can summon something now too, but you'll have to wait for some combat before I bring her out.
I mean, it's downtime. Presumably, we're gonna have a long rest before we do anything. So,
All right. I summon my shadow spawn. Scary shadowy spirit manifests as unoccupied space right next to me.
Rin comes running in from the back room. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. The scary thing showed up.
It's okay, everybody. It's just my shadow spawn. It's friendly. Because,
okay.
I
He's
think
a
I'm.
friend.
Yeah, he's friendly.
He's a spoopy friend.
He's about as neutral as a shadow spirit can get.
Scared the crap out of me.
Well, how about you, Rin? Now that you've entered the room, how's it going, man?
Going good. Just back in the
Yeah.
library doing some studies.
I've never felt so well rested than I do right now.
That's good.
Yeah, I get it because I've been in a trance.
You should, yeah, I was about to say.
I don't get it.
Well, basically, I was just walking around sleeping this whole time. B-Babble, just been walking around sleeping, getting maximum rest for my brain. I feel
That's what you were doing. That's cool. Can you teach me how to do that to be asleep and also be walking around and doing stuff? Because
Yeah.
that seems useful.
just be unavailable for 4 Sundays in a row,
Okay.
and then that'll happen to you.
Done.
Thrawn comes over and pats you on the back, Beppis, and he's like, "Good to have you back, man."
Oh, what's up, Thrawn? Do I remember Thrawn?
You should.
Okay, what's up, Thrawn?
Wait, did you say that in character or not in character?
What?
I said it to myself in character. I'm like, do I remember Thrawn? Because I've been having a lot of dreams these past.
I was gonna say Thrawn says you should.
And I pat him back on the back. Like, what's up, dog?
Not much. Saving all these guys' asses.
Oh, sure. Whatever, Theron.
Have you met my shadow spawn? I just learned this.
Ooh, that's creepy.
I'd say.
Not my style, but I mean,
What do you mean?
I
still
like
have a
it.
vampire?
You guys and these assumptions on who I should be and what I should be. just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I'm into the whole creep show.
I guess you're right. I guess that's just me. I was just trying to look for some like common ground here.
I mean, you guys met me and I was like crying over my dead wife.
Well, anybody would do that. Even like the biggest piece of crap on the world would cry over his dead wife.
I guess.
Wait,
I bet
I mean,
you
isn't that
Strahd
kind of
would.
what's? Isn't that kind of what Strahd is still doing?
I mean, he did that at his own demise, right?
But isn't he still crying over that lady that killed herself? Wasn't that like the whole problem?
I thought there was another girl.
Yeah, but isn't the new girl just like the only reason he's interested in her at all is
Because she
looked
reminds him of the old girl,
exactly like the other girl?
the one that he's still crying about. Yeah.
I mean, that may be. Have we asked him?
Well, we didn't, but he told us. Wow. Didn't he tell us all that?
I don't know. Did he?
Well, I was actually asking the party.
Oh. He looks around to you guys.
I don't think we heard that from him.
Were you there yet?
I look down at my shoes and Mac.
I don't know.
No, he definitely told us his whole deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's spilled the beans for sure.
How he's a little emo crybaby. And
Yeah.
so True comes walking in with the sun sword on his shoulder.
And I
Because
yell,
he's been
"True!"
teaching it Zen meditation.
Namaste. The sun sword says namaste as it comes into the room.
B-Babble starts to squint.
Oh, yeah,
From
dim the
the
lights. Have we learned to turn it off yet? I don't know if we've learned to turn it off yet, but
She'll dim herself. I still want to kill something though, deep down, you know.
well,
I
that's
mean-
a fine feeling to have. It's just expressing it so exuberantly can be detrimental to your mental health.
But they locked me away, and that's detrimental to my mental health.
But you're not locked away now. So we're
True.
working. Exactly.
Does your sword need a Beppis therapy session?
I don't see how it could hurt.
I don't think it would help either. Have you ever been to one of my therapy sessions?
Oh, I said hurt.
She says, "What is he talking about?"
He's good with people.
Is he-
And I mean, you're a people, kind of.
I wish.
I mean, you're
I would
basically
never have gotten put away.
you're just
People that can't move on my own,
well, yeah, but you think and stuff.
I guess. But I only think about what I've been shown and where I've been taken. I have no.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the exact same for me.
You have choices.
I have choices only because I have arms and legs that move around. If we find someone that can make you arms and legs, I'll get right on that.
You would do that for me?
Oh, 100%.
Oh my god, then I could kill
All-
things on my own.
All sentient objects deserve autonomy.
Even those doors, we should rescue those doors. I felt
I
really
agree.
bad for them. They're like trapped down there and
A soda. All sentient objects deserve autonomy.
Yeah, that's
Can we please get a soda? Hashtag a soda trending.
that I'm starting an organization. But yes, I do think we should rescue the doors. Getting them out might be a logistical nightmare, so we might need to wait until after Strahd is destroyed and we can create some sort of infrastructure to remove them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, did we give Beppis his book yet?
Oh no, actually, come with me, Bevis. Come back to the library. I have something for you.
Ooh, I despawn my
It's
shadow.
a trap.
Spawn.
It's a book. Don't go with them. They're gonna want you to read it. It's terrible.
A book, you say? I think
Yeah,
I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay, B-Babble.
Books are the worst.
As much as I hate reading too. I'm a despawn my shadow spawn, and go back to the back with Ren.
Cool. I'm gonna kind of when we walk in, I'm gonna cast fly on myself and fly up to the top of the highest point of the library and grab a book and come down next to you. I'm gonna kind of hand it over. I'm gonna say, this book is really important. It'll be really important for you. The last couple days you've been kind of off, but I think this book will help you find your way. It'll help you with people as well. So, for the next 2 days, I want you to read it.
I
kind of hand it over,
take the book.
and it's the Tome of Leadership and Influence.
Oh, thank you, Ren.
No problem.
B-Babble, I just want to say, with that giant cup, I feel like that's the exact size comparison that
This is
B-Babble's
just a
cup would
regular
be.
cup.
A regular
This
cup
is
for
just a
him.
regular cup.
I think
I go spend the rest of the time before we leave in my room reading the first chapter. And of course, if there's a prologue, I'm not gonna miss it.
Is there a training facility in the house, or is that a later addition?
I think that there is, because I have the library.
the only thing I didn't give you was storage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there is.
Yeah, you
So
guys
yeah, I
could
go
have
to
like
whatever
training
let-
rooms if you want, like an archery room. I think I gave you how many rooms? Your first? I think it's 12.
I think so, yeah.
And your
We all
rooms
got-
don't count towards the 12 rooms. Like, you all have a room, and then there's 12 extra rooms that are like either a library or whatever you guys want.
So yeah, could it be like a like I'm picturing like the dojo type thing with like the weapons on the racks and then like the rings on the floor.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh. So yeah, I'm just taking the sunblade through like Tai Chi but with a sword in my hand.
I believe that's called shy tea.
Oh, dead. It's too good. Yeah,
Just
and
like
so
very
basically,
smooth flowing motions.
your guys' mansion's gonna be, it kind of is gonna work the same as the Mad Mages because, you're gonna be able to move those rooms around however you want. You're gonna be able to open the door and like what you want is in the room, and it's usable. Not like in the Ice Castle. It's not too long. Anybody else doing anything actually on their own time?
I made a joke, but realized I was on mute.
Wow.
Well, do you want to let us know what the joke was, maybe?
No, it wouldn't. It honestly wouldn't make any sense at this point. It was.
Cool.
It was. He said the mad mage or whatever, and I said, wait, who's mad? And then I was on mute, so no one heard me at all. It was a bad joke in general.
Beppis gave you a sympathy laugh.
Thanks, Beppis.
So, it's anyone else doing anything on their downtime?
I'm gonna play with my Drake.
Don't do that in public.
We're not in public. We're in the tower.
I was thinking about it, and instead of Kiefer, I should have named him Six God.
6.
So it's not long after, you guys are hanging out in a good portion of the morning. And it's before the afternoon hours come, and Baron kind of phases through the wall into the main like little lobby area, and well, hello, I'm back.
Do you ever use a door?
What fun is that?
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have to use the
Yeah.
door, I don't think I ever would.
Never.
That's
I've
Same.
I've been
What the-
practicing this
I
one.
just wish-
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I
Watch
just-
this.
I just kind of wish he would knock on the wall first.
He says, "Watch this," and he like puts his hand straight up in the air, and he like melts into this like fluorescent goo, and then like seeps through the floor. And then he like
I
pops
wouldn't do
back.
that. I
He like
wouldn't- I
pops
wouldn't
back
do
up, and he's like, "Did you guys like that one?"
No.
No.
I did enjoy.
I'm trying.
like
I'm
it.
trying a more
Man. Stain the floors.
spooky approach. He lights up a cigar, kind of puffs on it a little bit, and then passes it to Beppis. Good to have you back. I see you're feeling better.
Oh, way.
That's nice. Time to get back to work, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Well, we
Welcome to capitalism.
before you're able to leave Barovia, we have some things we need to attend to. Sophie's not back from her mission, and we're gonna have to wait because you're not leaving without her. But I also need you guys to go on a little field trip with me.
Ooh, I like field trips. We go to the zoo,
Yeah.
To the museum.
the city museum.
I'm going to have to change the way all of you look.
Wait,
And to do that, it's just going to
I
be
like the
easier
way
if you
I
come
look.
with me instead of me
yeah, dude,
sit
what's wrong
here.
with how I look?
You'll just have to trust me. You guys are all going to have to go back into the town of Barovia today. But I'm going to make all of you look as if you are one of them.
I don't want to go there. It's real spoopy.
Well, you'll look like them. You'll blend in. You'll have a number.
It'll still be
everything will-
spoopy.
You just need
We
to
need-
go in and get some information for me. I can't be sending my people in there, and I for sure can't show face.
Aren't we your people?
You are, but the Gede is more of what I'm referring. You
We're ta-
haven't,
we're-
you
we're
haven't
the spe-
taken the mark. Only a couple
We're
of
the
your
special
companions
task
have.
force.
He kind of like ushers over to Kine and Beppis, and they've taken the mark.
What's up, dude? I'm gonna try to dap up, Baron. You know,
He daps.
give him like a pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, he
And
does.
then we like snap and point at each other. You know.
Yeah. Well, when you go to do it, it's strange because as you go to like give him the handshake, you guys just automatically do this like extravagant, like strange handshake that no one's ever seen before. But it's like you both knew it from the beginning. And
Cool, dude. I was
you're able
about to
complete
say.
it.
I was about to say exactly what you said, but it's cooler that you said it.
He's a god. It just kind of flowed that way.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, it looks like we've been like doing it for years, but we're just like pop, 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 pop. We still end with the flick and point though, or the snap and point.
Right. He's puffing on his cigar. He says, "All right, well, I'm gonna need all of you to come with me. Just all get together.
What are our numbers and what information do we need to gather?
Oh, you'll know in just a few moments. Once you all are ready, we'll head out. If you don't want to go, I guess you could stay here in the mansion today. But, I mean, who doesn't want to be someone else for a day?
I mean, I don't want to, but I will.
I'm sure it'll be fun. You get to be one of them. They won't even know. You
Yeah, I fail to see how it's fun. Again, I'm willing to do it because I don't know if everybody else is going. Like, I don't want to be here by myself.
You don't think it's
but-
fun foiling your enemy's plans? They're up to something for Strahd in there, and we need to find out.
Well, yeah. So I mean, it's more of a necessity and something that we should be doing, but it's not necessarily something that I'm going to derive pleasure from.
Would shiny things make it more pleasurable?
Always.
Well, how about shiny things for all of you?
Say no more.
I will.
Sold.
I will get my people on that right now. He like snaps his finger. Somewhere in a far distant place, people start scrambling, throwing papers and like collecting gold and like diamonds and jewels. And then it cuts back to you guys.
Whoa, that was weird.
All right, make us creepy cult boys.
So everyone, come to me, and as he's standing there and he says that, you see some kind of inscription start glowing on the floor in a giant ring.
Do
And
we get to pick our number?
as each,
Do I like
You'll-
recognize
you'll
that
see.
signature?
it looks like the ones you guys seen in your first time in Barovia when you met Baron.
Gotcha.
So as soon as you guys all step in, it glows and you all like disappear. You open your eyes and you're in what seems to be a basement of sorts. But at the far corner, there's a bright green, like glowing pool of liquid. I'm going to need all of you to go into the pool.
What is this? Some sort of basement or something?
This isn't paint, is it?
This is not paint.
Getting paint off myself is annoying.
Wait, I mean, we can
This
just
is
throw
how
a
you
paint
will.
thinner on you,
This
right?
is how you will get your disguises. As you get into the pool, if you want your own number, I would suggest thinking about that number as you get into the pool.
Oh wait, so we're becoming someone else?
As a disguise, couldn't we really just paint true, though? Like, I mean, honestly?
If
I mean,
you
I'm not human.
if you happen
Like,
to pick a
I
number,
mean, like to disguise a robot, I mean, couldn't we just, like, paint you red and blue or something and then no one would know?
Yeah, but I won't be one of them, is the point. Because I'm a
Oh.
robot.
I guess that makes sense.
yeah,
Can
all of
robots
these
be
guys are
animals?
like, all of these guys are humanoids. They're all bald and like really pale skin. Even if they're either a female or male, they all look the same. A
Gotcha.
robot, no matter what it looked like, would stand out,
But what if we had a robot?
but you don't.
Okay.
They didn't seem to like me last time.
No,
Alright,
they did
that-
not.
That's enough of an answer that I needed.
Yeah, as you step into the pool, think of your numbers. If you do happen to pick a number and someone's already there, be prepared. I would say, I wouldn't go picking just any numbers. Didn't you guys mention a feud between numbers the last time when you told me?
Yeah, there was 1 and 100.
76.
Yeah, that was the person that we interacted with, and then 1 and 100 seemed to be leaders, although they don't have leaders supposedly. And then it's like, well, then why does it matter that they disagree with each other? They also, I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, 1 and 100 seem like significant numbers. From a numerical standpoint, like it seems almost coincidental, that they would just happen to have those numbers, and then also those are the ones that are in a power struggle. But no, I wasn't. No, I'm not picking any of those. It's fine.
It should be interesting for some of you, Beppis and Babel and True. You guys get to don a new form. You guys will be tall. Like, what? It's going to be
I'm
pretty
already-
interesting.
That's all.
We are also going to be a humanoid.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
You may
You guys have all these bodily functions.
You'll get
Do
to.
I get to be a humanoid
You'll
too?
get to drink for the first time.
Ugh.
You'll get to try my alcohol.
Oh, dude. You get to see what it's like to poop.
Do not want, but fine.
Yeah, it won't hurt. You'll just be able to step in the pool, hang out there. It's rather warm. It's gonna be like a hot
cannonball.
spring.
I thought you were telling True that it wasn't going to hurt to poop.
I did too.
Necessarily.
It should it
It
shouldn't.
totally
It-
depends on what you eat,
it
man.
might.
For real.
He doesn't eat anything, so I mean, we'll give him some tasty food now once he's able to eat.
Yeah, and make sure he doesn't poop all hurtful.
He'll get
I
to
don't wanna
try
hurt
my
himself
cigars. It's gonna be an interesting day for our friend here.
Yeah, I cannonball into the pool.
As you jump in, you feel like the tingling sensation, and before you even come up out of the water, you look exactly like one of them. What number did you give yourself?
I say, I'm 23, cause that's the highest number. They're gonna respect me.
Love it.
So what's this about numbers again?
They have numbers instead of names.
Okay, I jump in.
What number did you give yourself?
Number 7.
Is there like a limit to the numbers?
You don't know. Do you ask Baron that?
So far, 100 is the highest that we've encountered.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Baron that.
He hands you some of his jug of alcohol, and I have no clue.
All right, man.
I have not.
take a drink.
We have not been able to get informants into the city, which is why.
Yeah, I get it. You have more information than I did, so I thought maybe you knew. It's no big deal.
I'm sure we'll find
can I have a
out.
drink of that, though? Can I have a drink of that though?
He handed it to you.
Oh, okay. I take a huge swig.
The whole time he's around you guys, he's like smoking his cigars and drinking out of his jug, and he's handing it to you guys. Like, usually, you know,
Okay,
when
cool.
Baron comes around, you guys are intoxicated by the time he leaves.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just a kind of polite person, so I asked first, yo. I didn't know he had already handed it to me.
He what? Who else got in?
I will.
True, your transformation feels wild. You're like you feel like the outside of your body like kind of like almost capsize in on itself, and it feels like you're like getting crushed at first. You don't feel any pain, but you can feel like the pressure, and then like as you like get all the way submerged, it just like you pop, and you're a humanoid, and you have fingers, and you can feel. And
I always had fingers, but
you can feel with them. The water all around you is really warm, and it's actually like a really relaxing sensation.
I hate this.
Baron walks over while you're still in the water and hands you his jug.
No, thank you, please. Like a bit rough for a first thing. Is there like crackers or like something bland that I can start off with?
How do you even have a frame of reference on that? To
Because people
decide
have
what
told me
is
that things are bland. Because I have been told what is bland.
He pushes the jug towards you and says, "You'll be fine. You're a big boy."
Okay. I mean, I'm less big now, so... But, number. I wanted to be number, 11.
All right, I'm gonna write all these down.
It means me and True are 7-Eleven.
I was gonna say 10, but I figured that was taken, so I just...
We could have been oil that way.
Do you take a drink of the jug?
No.
You really won't drink my alcohol?
He wants to so bad.
I don't think
Peer
that's what I should...
pressure. Peer pressure.
I've been told that drinking
Peer
on an empty
pressure.
stomach, and I assume my stomach is empty since I haven't had one before, is bad.
He snaps his fingers, and Gede start to like run around the corner with food. And they hand you a plate full of like fruits, and then another plate full of like meats and cheeses.
I start with the cheeses. And then I take a sip of the rum.
Okay, well, since this is your first time drinking, I need you to roll a Constitution.
That's fine.
21.
It was around this.
Okay.
For a long time.
You're able to take it. It doesn't really bother you,
You probably use it.
but it does give you like a warm feeling in your belly, and you can like feel it all through your chest. How about some more? You hold on to that jug. Actually, this is your first. This is your
So,
first
okay.
experience with this thing. I want you to. I want you to enjoy it before you guys.
My
head
only
off.
anecdotal experiences with intoxicants have been watching what it does to others. And I
Oh,
don't
you
know
mean
it.
these clowns?
Yes.
And he looks. He points over, and some of them are already changed into the cult members, and they're just smiling and standing there. There's some robes on the walls there for you, so we don't have to look at your extras.
I put on the robe.
I look down, just kind of just now realizing myself, and I'm like, it's so much longer, but so much skinnier.
I'm glad you're enjoying your transformation. Anyone else going to go into the city with them?
I mean,
go.
yeah, I'll go.
All right, I need
Well, you go
numbers.
first, Peppers.
I was 7.
I got you. I need Dekine, Sai, and Rin if you guys are going.
I'll be 73.
Does this change anything statistically about me? Because something about me is dependent on the fact that I am a metal person.
No, you guys are still the same on the inside. Like, you just this is like a skin, like a reskin, almost.
Oh, so I don't have to eat or drink.
We bought the DLC.
No, you're able to experience it. You're
But I
able-
don't have to, is what I'm saying. Like,
No, like you're not gonna
We're
die
part of
if
the
you
battle
don't.
pass.
But
Um,
but Baron is literally pushing food and drink onto
yeah,
you.
I'm eating cheese and nibbling on the meat and eating some of the fruit, and that's it. But
He's got
Careful
like
with the
a
cheese,
pack
it's gonna
of
make it
cigars right next to the meat tray and the jug.
we-
He just left
do
it
we
there.
get to keep our other equipment though? Also, like
I
there's
am- I am eating exclusively the cheese, specifically the most pungent and stinkiest of the cheeses I can find.
Before
All the
wait,
food is
is
delicious.
this, do I see them eating the cheese? Are we all in the same room still?
Yeah, you guys are all around, and it's like a hot spring. You guys are like hanging out in. It's glowing.
Okay, cool. Well, I was just making sure. Like, I didn't know if they teleported somewhere else or whatever. I didn't know how magical this thing was.
Can we just? How urgent is this mission? Can we just take a day? Can we just have a cheese
no.
day?
We should get this over as fast as possible.
I'm gonna
enjoy your
I'm gonna-
time while you're here. There's unlimited food. I
I'm
want you to
gonna-
be at peace when you go in here. You have to all look the part and play the parts. So I want you to mentally prepare.
How shallow is this thing that we're getting in?
I mean, it was True was able to jump in and be submerged in the deepest part.
Okay.
And he's like 7 feet tall.
It's like a grotto almost. Like it's shallow where you get into it and it gets deeper and deeper, and then you can be like completely submerged underwater. And especially for like B-Babble and Beppis and them, they don't have to get very deep at all before they're underwater.
Okay, I already told you my number was 73, right?
Yeah, I got you. Thrawn
Um,
Thrawn turns into a bat and flies like kamikaze dives into the pool and pops
yeah,
out.
I'm gonna like full swan dive into the thing with reckless abandonment for how shallow or deep it is. And while I do it, I'm gonna yell at True, like while I'm running, I'm gonna yell at True to be careful about eating all that cheese because that's gonna make his poop hurt, like I said. And then I'm gonna dive in.
I mean, B-Babble's eating way more cheese than me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not really watching him. I'm watching you, making sure you experience a nice poop as your first poop. You know what I mean?
I don't want to.
How about you, Ren?
You know, and that's you just got to make sure. And I'm saying this again as I'm eating cheese. I'm like, yeah, just eat some of the fruit to get some fiber in there.
As Thrawn pops out of the water, he like holds his hands out and like kind of waves at himself, and he's like, "Y'all looking at 69 over here."
I knew someone was gonna do it.
I contemplated it, but I decided against it.
I still need Sai and Rin.
Yeah, I picked the big brain move. I picked the largest number,
But
so I'm in charge. No, 23. 23 is the biggest number.
Sai, what
Can we call him?
what number are you
Can we
thinking
call him
about
Michael
picking?
Jordan for the whole time he's 23?
Takine, what was your number?
73.
I'm gonna go ahead and step in the pool, and my number's 12.
$12 just kind of sounds like a number someone took. I
Did
don't know,
somebody
man.
take 11?
I was
I
11.
took 11, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in as 10.
I decided on 12 before 11 was picked, just for the
I was gonna do 10, but then I was like, oh no, I bet that's taken.
Yeah,
But-
so we have Pepis with 7, Ren with 10, Sai 12, True 11, Takine 73, Thrawn 69, B-Babble 23.
Thrive.
He giggles and looks over at you, Sai. He's like, "You like that, don't you? It's funny." I thought so.
I don't know why I think it's funny either, but it is.
I don't get the joke.
It's the sex number.
That's
Disgusting.
right, B-Babble.
Oh yeah, you can do that, True. We should take him
Hard-
to the house. The
Hard pass.
It will be a hard path.
we could take him to the what did you call it, the whorehouse in Barovia?
Listen, I don't want to find anything that I enjoy because this is going to end at a certain point.
I mean, we could work on that.
No. I was made the way I was made.
You wouldn't want to be.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
By a divine being.
I'm a divine being.
Yeah, but it feels like I would be pissing in his Cheerios.
I feel like
To borrow a phrase that I learned.
I feel like we're like tiptoeing into problematic territory right now.
I was literally created. I am an automaton created by a deity.
I'm just saying.
He will get over it. Baron laughs. You just let me handle him.
I don't want to.
He wouldn't say anything to me.
He doesn't talk to most people, so that makes sense.
Baron's not afraid. He starts to puff on his cigar. Do you guys like hang out in the pool for a while? Do you guys hang out in that area for a while?
No, I'm in a robe and I'm like waiting by the door.
Yeah, I mean, my plan was, as I said, like, yeah, can we just have a pool day? A pool and cheese day, and we'll do it tomorrow?
I get out of the pool as soon as the transformation is complete.
I mean, take your time, Baron says.
Yeah, pool and cheese day.
We can't send you on
we can
your
do the
next
rest.
mission until Sophie's returned.
So we have our armor and stuff still.
everything's, it's almost as if you guys are just reskinned, but you have these new bodies and you feel as if you're in these bodies. Like you,
Okay, but
you
okay,
still
I
have
just
all your
needed to
stuff.
know.
Yes.
Yeah, I
you're
just needed to
the
know
same
for like.
stat wise. You
Well,
have all
because
your
if I
weapons.
try to go to sleep, I didn't know if. Because I don't think True would think about taking off chainmail. Because it's part of him, kind of.
Right. No, he doesn't really have to do anything. It's just you guys look exactly like the cult members.
Yeah, so I'm like sitting by the door trying to turn off.
It's not working. What are you doing?
I can normally just turn off.
Oh, you need to sleep.
No, I
I-
don't need to, but it's a thing that I can do to ignore things.
So you close your eyes and
I splashed True.
as the warm water hits you,
Cool.
you can feel it.
Oh yeah, I'm still in the pool.
His skin's all shriveled up. His fingers look like raisins.
Can we go?
Baron
Start our mission.
Baron sees B-Babble.
I'm also there is just bits of cheese floating in the pool too from how sloppily I've been eating while swimming.
Baron sees 23 splash water at 11, and he comes over and he kicks water at you too.
Ah, well, if Baron's playing, we can all play.
He says, "Watch this," and he puts one finger into the water, and he looks over, and he like shoots the water out of his mouth over at True.
Who wants to play chicken?
Is there a room for waste depositing?
Oh, you have
get a poop?
I don't know what I gotta do, but it feels like something's about to come out of me.
That was, I gotta say, real quick turnaround.
It's the rum. I'm sure his body's probably reacting to eating anything for the first time.
Also, I would think it would be urine more than. But True can't differentiate what. He doesn't know.
Is
He
the
just
feeling
knows
coming
people's-
from the front or the back?
the middle, the like here, and he like rubs his like lower abdomen.
He like snaps his fingers, and there's like a hole in the wall, like in the basement. It just like kind of opens up. You can use there.
Is there a door?
When you like walk in, it's like a you walk in and you kind of go around a corner, and then there's like the facilities are there.
Okay, that's happening. I'm not describing anything that happens.
You coward.
You have to describe it. What are you talking about?
Nope, it just.
Paint me a word picture, Tommy.
Yeah, come on, Tommy. What are you doing?
Nope.
We're gonna need a dexterity check or a strength check while you're in the bathroom.
Nah, stamina for sure.
This is also something that I need our hundreds of fans to
Well-
create fan art of.
Whatever check it was a natural 20.
I would rather our fans try to come up
You-
with what the check should
I
be
just-
for
You have a
I
great
just-
poop. It just you sit down and it all
Crit
comes out
shit.
at once, and it there you go to wipe.
Nothing.
You go to wipe and there's nothing. It's just like a clean exit, like all at once. You are in and out.
A natural
we
20
we
shit.
love a no white poop.
I'm
There-
the best pooper.
There was no. There, you didn't even have to use any fragrance to, fill the air.
Bro, the only thing that would have made that funnier is if it was a natural one.
Crit shit. The greatest thing I've ever heard. And yeah, that one probably would have played out better.
A nat 1 would be a shit crit.
It's just like a fucking the green apple splatters.
Yeah, you didn't if it was a natural one, you didn't take that shit. That shit took you.
I just walk out as though nothing happened. And stay as far away from the pool as possible.
So how was that?
Hated it.
Oh man, it was a bad poop.
No, it was non-consequential.
That sounds like a great poop.
But don't you feel relieved?
It was completely
Yeah.
optimized.
I feel a lack of thing. There's not a feel now, so
Yeah,
I
you
don't
does
know.
that feel great.
There's usually relief from it, and sometimes I like that relief. Like it feels like, oh man, I gotta go.
trying. I
You
am
do it, and
actively
it's like,
attempting to not like anything.
well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It suddenly kind of clicks for B-Babble. He's like, oh, so like the relief from not having to shit is just how you always feel, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't feel in the way you would interpret feeling.
Right?
Dude,
Because it's like
sound
the
like-
thing
you
that
sound
feels
like a high
good
school
about
doctor.
shitting is that you don't have to shit anymore.
Oh, I don't mean
And you ne-
emotionally. I mean
And
physically.
you never have to shit. So
Does Drew
that
have
must
dark
mean that
eyeliner on now?
you
Or
feel
all black?
amazing always.
I'm
Came
wearing
out of the pool a goth kid for some reason.
well, I mean, we all are kind of goth kids because they're. Pale
It's a
bald
goth
cult.
kid cult.
I guess you're right.
It's a Baron tends to be watching you guys as you all are discussing this, and he's giggling to himself.
We-
He laughs.
We
He
all
says,
look
"This
like
is."
managers at a hot topic now.
he laughs and he's like, "Yeah, you guys are very
in the
interesting
early
looking.
2000s.
Very interesting looking right now." He says, "It's
Hey, Baron, this isn't a
comical.
phase, okay? Don't come at me like this.
That's who I am.
This is who we are now, okay?
No, please, no. God, no.
Hey, it's okay, True. This is who we are now. You got to accept this is
No.
who we are. This
No,
is not
I
phase.
hate this.
You
I
guys-
hate all of it.
It's okay. It's cool.
I want it all to be a phase.
In the future, there's these things called boy bands. You guys could start one."
We're a bunch of guys that are banding together.
Your lead,
This is a boy band.
Beppis here could be your lead singer.
I mean, isn't everybody a singer in a boy band?
Yeah. But I'll be like
There's always the
front
one,
man.
though.
The front man.
Yeah, there's
and
always the main guy though.
You guys get all the sloppy seconds and stuff. But y'all are still cool, just not as cool.
Who's the cute one?
These shits
Pat?
don't even know.
Yeah, there
the
always
name
is,
of
there
my
always is the cute
band.
one, and he's not the front one, but the front one does get the majority of the things.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying we gotta label
But
it.
he
Who's
is-
the bad boy?
He's like third place in the look scale.
I feel like True's the emo one. Sai's probably like the bad boy one. B-Babble's probably the goofy,
I mean, if you want to
No,
base
he's-
it on my
he's the
ability to
cute one.
perform dance moves, I
Rin's
would
hair
probably be the fat
flows
one.
in the wind, and the girl's like, get weak in the
I'm-
knees.
Cute one.
B-Babble is the cute baby face.
And I'm the luckiest dude in the world that happened to be part of this band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Voice.
you're like the normal one.
The kind's the roadie.
He's just,
I'm the one that's kind of like I just happen to be someone's like slightly older brother, and
Yeah.
that's what makes me cool.
Hmm. You're carrying all the equipment.
I'm buying the alcohol.
Yeah, that's perfect.
well, whenever you're ready, and I could send you to the city. I think our first accord would be to find out what they're doing in their headquarters. I heard they have taken the church and turned it into a much bigger area. But I think that's where I want you to investigate. If we have to come back another day, the pool's here always.
We're investigating someone's Honda.
And for this, I also, on top of giving you, shinies or gold, I'm also going to give you access to this pool. You'll have to call on me, but when you need, I will let you use it.
Thanks, Baron.
What about the cheeses?
Well, we always have cheese.
That's all I needed to hear.
We can also get other
That sounds like
foods
a-
if
that sounds
anyone
like what-
needs.
That should be your slogan.
I know that some of you, well, all of you aren't from here, and eating your foods from your home probably would help you in your travels. So if there's anything you ever want, let me know.
Cheeses.
The abbess always ate something called plain porridge. Could I try some plain porridge?
Plain porridge.
That's what the people I grew up with ate.
Yo, I haven't had a good soup since we've been here.
A good soup.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not picky, but I ain't had a good soup since we've been here.
Well, from the looks of this place and how it's ran, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm surprised. I'm just saying if you could help me get a good soup.
So you're telling me you went to his castle and his food was bad?
Well, he didn't have no soup. The food was all right, but he didn't have no soup. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised. I mean, being of
No
his,
soup, no stew. I don't know, man. I don't know.
he's pretty
He had some ham, had some
narcissistic.
turkey.
I feel like he
His
would.
food was good. His food was good. It just wasn't soup. I want a good soup.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
I take another drink out of the jug that he's carrying.
So this is your second.
Second or third, I can't remember.
Yeah. So
I'm drunk.
yeah, you need to roll Constitution.
Right.
He disappeared.
He probably switched to Beyond.
He took the drink and just.
He rolled a 1.
Yeah, he just
He cannot handle his booze.
he blacks out.
Yeah,
So
this
on.
is the rest of the episode for Dekine. That's all he knows.
This is what happened to Beppis. There he goes. All right. Oh,
Sorry, guys. But I rolled a 19. Well, I rolled an 18, but it was +1, so 19.
He says, "That's not enough. Take another one." And he kind of tips the jug up as you're drinking it.
You want me to roll a Constitution again then?
Yes. Roll it at disadvantage, because this will be your fourth. Baron looks over at Beppis. He's like, "Are you drinking?"
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Hold on, look at this.
It's past me.
Look at this. Look at this.
I'm 3 deep too.
All right, so
Are
you're
you
he
ready?
wants you to
Are
take
ready?
another
Are you
one.
ready? Look at this.
I'm ready.
Look at this. I rolled with. Look.
I can't see it.
It's 2 18s. I rolled 2 18s, so 19 again.
3 18s in a row.
Yeah, I know.
That's all pants.
Like,
He's
just rolling 2 of a number in a row is like a
I've never rolled like
0.05% chance of happening.
dude, I've never rolled like a snake eyes like that either. Like I rolled 2 die at the same time. I almost pooped my pants.
Bep, you could go ahead and roll.
14.
Okay.
Shit, I was kind of hoping he was gonna throw it down my throat again.
I mean, he still hands you guys still have the jug. He's just kind of chilled out on making you drink because it seems like you guys are just drinking it and it's not affecting you. You guys have been going too crazy on your alcohol and substances.
All right, I'll take another drink.
Even my alcohol is not hitting as hard as it should. Says I'm gonna have to change that. He reaches into this bag and pulls out this other jug, and it has a big X on it.
I rolled a natural 20 on that one. What is that? That's just nothing again.
You're able to take the drink. Nothing happens.
All right, cool. I didn't know if I got like something special for rolling a 20 at that point.
Like you get fucking special powers.
Well, I didn't mean like special powers, but like I didn't know if it would almost negate effects. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh no, you guys are pretty intoxicated, but you're handling it like a champ. I mean, after all this time of drinking with Baron, you guys are seeming to start taking, are able to handle
I guess that
it.
makes sense.
But he reaches into his bag and pulls out a new jug with a big X on the front of it. It says,
All right.
I think it's time you've graduated.
Just one X, or is there three?
No, there's just one X. One
Just
big dark X on the front of it.
All right.
He says,
Dibs on
I think
first wig.
I think it's time. And he takes the jug and he grabs his other jug and he pours one drop into the jug that you guys have been drinking out of, and he kind of shakes it and gives it back.
I drink it.
Roll Constitution at disadvantage.
So
What
I
is
got
that?
a 19 versus an 8.
Mitch, what is that music?
My Xbox. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was that close to it.
Suck, dude.
So,
Did you
Damn.
drink it too?
yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna look when he like drops it in. I'm gonna look at Baron like, give him a look like, what the fuck's that supposed to do? And then I'm gonna take like a cocky drink, like I'm trying to prove something.
Okay, so then roll Constitution at disadvantage, and then I'm gonna roll this. Subtract 5 from whatever your disadvantage roll is.
You're doomed.
So that's a 10.
Both of you, as soon as you feel that touch your tongue, you both kind of get like weak in the knees, and you both kind of just fall to the ground. Your speed is halved. You have advantage from being frightened, but you have disadvantage on your ability checks.
Okay.
Can
And
I?
then-
All right. Do I have the dexterity to roll a halfling joint to try to negate these effects? I need to come down a little bit.
You try, and but it's just not working. You guys are floored. At this point, I would say pretty much blacked out. Whatever he put in that drink
Can
really
I,
gotcha.
Can I roll to try to negate the effects with some troll dust?
You are unable to do anything.
Gotcha.
You guys are like puddles in the floor, like rolling around. Like Beppis is trying to get into his pockets to get his halfling weed, but he's like missing the pocket hole every time. And you guys are just sitting there watching him fumble around with his pants, trying to get his halfling weed.
You do the thing where you're like, I need to roll one to calm down, and you get everything out and you get it all laid out, and then you just kind of zone out, and then you look, and you're like, why is all of this out? I need to put it away. And then you put it all away, and then you're like, shit, I'm gone. I need to try to cancel this out, and you get everything back again.
Do you guys help them with their task?
Yeah, if somebody hold on, I'm drunk, so I can't really make words. Can somebody
What?
I need to get high.
What?
I need to get high.
I try to lift him up.
You're able to pick them up.
There, you're higher now.
I'm too messed up to even say
Comprehend.
anything.
Baron's
Me being
dying.
drunk, I die laughing pretty much.
Baron's
I like fall over laughing.
Baron's laughing at you guys. He's kind of sitting back watching this madness, and he says, maybe you should slow down on the drinking and the substances, guys. Here, let me help you." And he sticks his cigar into your mouth. Beppis lets you take a hit off of it. As you inhale, like, you feel the drunkenness kind of like ease off, and you're able to like stand up.
You should never inhale a cigar.
Not Baron's.
Now, Barons. So what's happening now?
You're
I
not
cool?
drunk anymore.
I'm cool. I'm
You're
cool.
you're drunk, but you're able to like stand up, and you realize the puddle that you just were.
I said, damn.
Man, that is the exact opposite effect of inhaling any other cigar while you're drunk.
Yeah. I would puke.
Instantly.
Yeah, dude, I almost puke when I'm not drunk. So like,
Yeah.
He hands you a little like vial of that, and it has a black X on it. And he hands it over and holds it out towards the group. Here's some that you can have fun with.
Yeah, we're gonna dose some people, bro.
I mean, out of character, I was thinking exactly that.
Just
the,
don't.
the
Just
perfect use for that.
be mindful.
for sure,
Be mindful.
fucking
The
just
strength.
puddle them, bro.
One drop in the jug, sufficient enough.
Sounds like you're writing a country song.
One drop in the jug is sufficient enough.
First of all, sufficient is way too many syllables for that to be true.
Yeah.
I said he was writing. I didn't say it was like a finished work.
It's
Realms
more
Unbound
than,
country song.
It's not sufficient. More than enough.
Yeah, perfect.
Couple drops, more than enough to get my truck down the dirt road.
Oh fuck.
Well, I think we've
You
had
can also
enough fun.
envision it as like some SoundCloud rapper shit too, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
When as you guys are like picking yourselves up and getting better, Baron says, I think it's time for the fun to be over. We must get a move on.
Well,
And
that's
we have a
lame.
quest.
I think have you
Thank goodness.
thought about how you're going to approach
No, I don't.
fitting
think too
in?
much.
On foot is how we'll approach.
Well, I mean, you won't have to go into I'm going to place you in the city.
Oh, okay.
You-
Well, then that's how we'll approach.
I think I will start you from an alleyway within the city, close enough to the church, or headquarters as they like to call it now.
Okay, and what are we supposed to do when we're in there again?
Well, I need to know what they're doing there. It seems these members keep flourishing. They're like cockroaches, and
What do you mean they're flourishing? Are we just trying to take down people that are doing well?
No, they seem pretty bad.
Baron looks at you and he's like, have you not been present the last week?
I don't really know that I'm ever really present. Let's be honest. I take another drink.
Of the danger stuff?
Well,
No, just of regular stuff. I had it on my
They're-
hip.
you have your own stuff?
Yeah, I've always had my own
Okay,
whiskey on my
okay,
hip.
Okay. I was about to say.
But I'm gonna like point at him. Like I'm gonna hold the bottle by the neck and like point at him and say what I just said, and then take a drink.
He like shrugs it off.
Also, I rolled a 5 for Constitution that time.
I need. Oh, you're drunk. That pulls you. You'll have disadvantage on saving throws, and damage resistance.
Haha, you dumb, goofy drunk.
So your speed's halved. You have advantage from being frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and disadvantage on saving throws.
Yeah, that's not a good trade. That's why I sobered up.
I'm going to put my hand on Bepis, or not Bepis, on Dekine and cast Lesser Restoration.
He's
What does
just
that
gonna
do?
get drunk again.
I can end one condition affecting you, which would be drunk.
Okay, cool.
You immediately feel better. You feel like you haven't drank at all.
Awesome. I'm gonna break out the troll dust.
I
Baron
slap it away from you.
Baron hands the jug out to you.
Stop until we're done.
Yeah, he's probably right, man. That's what I said to Bear.
Baron looks over at True. I like to have fun.
Yeah, but it seems like it's going to be a detriment to us, so...
Isn't that what makes things exciting?
No. What makes things exciting is sitting peacefully in a courtyard full of birds.
All right, so we're gonna go on break there for the first one, and then
Birds are
we'll
pretty
come back
exciting.
with with you guys in the village.
Okay.
Break time.
Remember, no names from here
time
on
to
out.
feed the kitties.
and
Yeah, but
elevate it and
the job, not like, no, take care of you.
Did we start getting exhaustion when we were up on that mountain?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, harsh weather conditions can do it. But again, that,
Well, no, I
that
thought
would
I
take
thought we
place
were.
over like hours. It's not
I
like
thought we got
you
it inside the. I thought we got some inside that temple.
I do recall that.
I don't remember exhaustion in the temple. I remember exhaustion outside the temple.
Yeah, before and after.
Okay, I thought we gained it in there.
Oh, are we live now?
Yes. I was waiting for you to be done talking.
I just like asking that every time I assume we're live.
Are we live?
and we're live.
Oh God.
Are we?
Are we
Are we
live?
live?
Are we live?
Wait, we're live.
Can someone confirm?
I think we're live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Do you want me to pull it up on YouTube?
All right, so you guys are down in the basement. Baron kind of walks over to the wall and kind of taps on it, and you see the same kind of blue teleportation like circle come glowing up onto the wall. Yeah, just touch that, and it'll take you where you need to be.
I touch it.
Act like you disappear. Baron continues. Just try to keep a low profile. Don't draw too much attention to yourselves. Remember, you guys fit in. You look the part. You sound the part. Just get in there and figure out what they're doing.
And maybe save the intoxication for the celebration afterwards.
Exactly.
The con. I touched the portal.
I
I
mean,
touched the portal afterwards.
I would gladly hit the floor with anyone who would really do this.
We'll hold you to it.
Yeah, I touched the portal.
Oh, wait,
As
I
each
didn't say that because I was gone already. Sorry.
As each one of you touch the portal, you get pulled in, and you guys are in an alleyway, right around the corner from, like, the tavern when you first went to Barovia. So, the church is, like, straight, like, east down the street. It's real snowy outside. You guys are, like, standing in, the snow's up to at least your shins. There's at least a good foot of snow on the ground.
Hey guys, just to let you know, I finally was able to bring it up. We are live.
Thanks.
Jackass.
Other than that, when you guys are, when you first get there, you notice there's not too many people walking around the street. You can hear that inside the tavern. It's pretty lively. There's music being played, and you can hear voices of people chattering inside. But you guys are about a block away from the headquarters or the church as you used to know it. What do you do?
So we're by
So-
so we're by the original tavern. East is the church. Our whole goal is to find out what they're doing in the church. No.
That seemed to be what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, it was a little vague to me, but I mean, it plays itself out a lot.
So should we head towards the church?
Yeah, let's walk normal, like they walk.
Yeah.
How are they walking?
You've seen it before.
You all, pull your hoods up and kind of hide your faces.
Okay. Can we do the classic Mel Brooks walk this way gag?
I guess.
What if we do the Monty
This
Python
way.
like silly walks gag?
No,
That
because we have to
seems a
intimidate
little
one
cool.
another.
Yeah.
Do you?
We walk like the cult.
Okay.
No exceptions.
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Let's see. What's everyone's performance checks?
Oh boy,
Oh
I got
boy.
bag.
I'm
Natural
not,
20 plus 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not
You-
gonna dance or anything like that.
No, this is to perform acting
I got a
as
I got
the
a-
cult.
Right.
I got a
okay.
21.
For me.
I got a
Ooh, that.
16.
Okay.
This is performance.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Oh, I have a -2. Ooh. 9.
Oh Jesus. You are not a very good performer, huh?
I also got a 9.
Everyone kind of looks the part. It seems like you all were a part of the cult from the beginning. The only difference is Dakine and Syke haven't really got the walk down yet. They
So
just look a
we-
little different. There's
We
just like a
shoved them
slight.
in the middle, so they're harder to see.
It's just a slight difference in the sway of your walk, but it doesn't seem as anyone's paying attention to that.
Maybe a trip.
They better not be.
I trip on a twig.
That would be a 1.
Maybe I'm just walking like I hurt my ankle or something.
Not fall, but
You jump down the stairs all at once.
Roll your ankle.
kind of look around.
Or like when you're in the dark and you don't know that you're on the last step and you step too hard on the next one.
Bro, I actually hate that.
As you guys make your way to the church, you see a couple of the cult members, and they kind of nod at you and wave as you pass. You don't.
I
you-
wave back.
You're not really met with any kind of opposition or anything. No one asks you any questions. You're able to get to the church, and there are some cult members on the outside of the doors. Hello. Good evening.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Just feeling like we're
Under
Feeling
the
good.
weight of number 1? Yeah, me too. All the time. Like,
yeah.
and then he's always fighting with 2, and then I mean,
yeah, it's all just a shit show. You know what I'm saying?
right. I mean,
I'm
as
23.
seven, you realize that you're closer to them, and you don't really. It doesn't matter, because we're all the same.
Right. We all are the same.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I feel you.
So I feel like me being the 7, it's just I get the best of both worlds. I know both ends of the spectrum.
We are just another number. Right. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. There's nothing special about us. It's, we're all just numbers, and we all look the same and sound the
And
same.
we're all in the same order, right?
Well, yeah, but you would know that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just
We're all one mind. We're all one.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just playing on the fact that we're all the same. It's just crazy that we got these numbers, man.
Well, that's not what defines you.
Right.
It
So
is-
it's like,
it is
why
around
even have
here.
numbers, right?
Well, you tell that to number 1.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna try to tell that to number 1. That'll never go over well.
Well, we all know number 100 is going to take over anyway.
Exactly.
Right. Totally.
I mean, we know the power shift that's happening on the inside and who's getting closer to the devil himself.
And
For
that would
sure.
be number 100.
Yeah, dude, everybody knows.
I think number
100
100's done something nefarious.
Like what?
Yeah,
are
dude,
you
you
telling me?
probably,
may have
probably
sold
played
the
blues
order's
music or
soul.
something.
No.
I don't know. They're up to something, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
What are you guys doing here today? This is not too
Oh,
many
we-
people.
Oh, you know,
we
cult
thought-
stuff.
We just thought maybe I look at B-Babble and get real close. Maybe don't use the C word.
Just order of the sky stuff.
Roll deception.
All right, it's a 10 total.
He kind of looks at you. You don't have to use the secret name for me.
It's just you never know, who is listening.
He looks around, and the other guy kind of looks at him and shrugs like, I don't know. And he, yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I should watch my own mouth more.
Yeah. So anyway,
Or is there someone watching us right now?
I have it. Well,
He,
I have
leans
it
in.
on good authority that there might
He
be
leans in and kind of pulls his hood back.
saboteurs on the loose who might be trying to infiltrate the organization.
yeah. Speaking of that, what are
So-
you guys doing here?
Well, this is what we do today. This is our day to guard.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, because me being
Gotta
number
keep-
7, I gotta watch out for any imposters. So just checking. Well, you
Wait
have.
a second. You know what? How do we know that they're not the imposters?
That's why I asked them what they're doing. Mm-hmm.
Well, we have direct orders from the Awoken.
I pat B-Babble's head.
You can check the shift board when you get in.
Alrighty. I think I might do that. Well, you boys have a nice day.
You too. Nice chatting. Thanks
Yeah.
for letting me vent.
Yeah, it felt good, didn't it, buddy?
Anytime, man. Anytime. I mean, I need a vent sometimes too. I need that friend, so maybe I'll hit you up.
Well, the elders put these therapists in place, and we're all supposed to go see them to work out our issues with life.
Yeah. But do they really work?
I think that the ones that made it through that act like it worked, I think the order put them there so that we think it works, so then we get complacent.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
just playing.
and then we go.
Don't. What?
Oh,
Watch
I'm
what you-
thinking-
Why
I'm
would
thinking
you
maybe,
say that
like-
out loud?
I feel like
Well, he feels it too, and he looks over it.
I feel like listen, hear me out, man. I feel like talking to a stranger might help for certain problems, but I feel like talking to a friend would help in other problems. You know what I mean? So maybe your problems just aren't the problems that can be fixed by talking with a stranger. You need to talk to a friend.
Well, we are all one. We are friends. We are all we need.
The kind doesn't say anything. Just
Well,
looks around awkwardly, hoping someone else says something.
well, have a good day, I guess.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
too,
let's.
guys.
Yeah.
We move towards the church.
You guys are at the door. You walk in. The inside doesn't look anything like it used to. The main foyer area where the church had went down, and you had pews, and like the father would sit at the end. It's completely like gutted out, and now looks like a modern day like break room. There's just tables laying there, and there's like areas for like food that's stored, and there's people like the orders sitting at these like tables eating and conversating. You see a big board on the wall with markings on it and numbers and schedules and where they need to be at what times. You see number 1 and number 100s. Theirs is completely like grayed out. Like you don't see any schedule for them.
Did we catch those guys' numbers?
No. But they knew ours, which was weird. So I don't know if we should ask people for their numbers.
That's why I
Wait,
didn't
is
ask either.
Is it on her suit? I'm like looking at my robe.
And from where you can see, there's 2 doors. There's one off to your right, and it's like a double door kind of, it like opens up. And then there's another door to your left, and it's just a single door, and it looks like that's where like the office was before in the church.
I want to go. I'm going to see where I'm supposed to be.
You go
Yeah,
into the board.
Yeah.
I think we should all check our schedule.
Yeah, that's
That
a good point.
yeah.
I'm gonna check the schedule.
When you guys get up to the board, you see all of your names in various places. Beppis and Dekine, you guys are supposed to be guarding the tavern, and it's during this hour.
Oh shit, dude, we gotta get going.
B-Babble, True, you guys are assigned to the inn. And then Sai, Rin, and Thrawn are all assigned to the basement of the headquarters.
And that's all of us are supposed to be there on this hour?
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to be at. That's where your numbers are scheduled.
So, did we take over some number's body, or is there like a
I
number
guess we'll
7?
find that out when we get there. I was ready to find that out when we got there. I kind of assumed there was gonna be people
Yeah.
there we were gonna have to kill.
I don't think that we know that.
So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to pretend that we were like do our jobs, or do you want to just?
I think let's get over there and see what's going on.
All
you're
right,
with me.
so everybody
You're with
split
me,
up.
small man.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not small right now.
I am
Did you say that in
gonna
character?
cast Find Familiar and leave it with the people who were going to the headquarters.
You guys are in the headquarters. You're like in the break room.
Well, yeah, but the people who were assigned to go to the basement for whatever, because I'm supposed to go to the inn, so I want to leave my familiar with the people who are staying here and going to the basement,
Okay.
so I can know if a bad happens here.
Deal. We'll start with B-Babble and True at the inn. You guys arrive at the inn, and you noticed when you looked at the board that your shift told you you were guarding the front and back doors. So when you guys arrive, you notice that there are cult members in those places, but they're like sleeping in place. They're not moving. They're like completely knocked out. You assume that these are your respected numbers.
But they're like
Out. Cold.
unconscious.
You cold. I'm talking, you walk up and you like pick their hand up and it just drops. kind of give him a little slap. Nothing comes.
So do we stay here and hide the bodies, or do we go back to the basement?
That's an excellent question.
It's almost the same thing when you guys get to the tavern, Bep and Dakine. Except when you get to the tavern, there's a bunch of people around, and inside the tavern, you notice the two that you kind of assume are your numbers passed out at tables. And you notice no one really pays attention to you guys as you walk in.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna think to do, I'm gonna speak to Dekai, and I'm like, hey man, I don't think we're needed here. So what do you say we grab a couple empty glasses off of an empty table, put them by those guys, so it looks like they just passed out drunk, and go back to the headquarters.
Hold on. So those are the guys that share our numbers.
Those are the guys that we are being them, but we're just taking their consciousness, basically. From what I gather by looking at them, and they're not moving. And we are them. You know what I mean?
I feel like we should get rid of them.
Well, you feel like we should get rid of them, huh?
I feel like people know that those are. What's your number? 7?
7.
Yeah, 7 and 73. Like it. They know that, but they know that we're also. There's 2 7s and 2 73s in this room right now, and I feel like someone's gonna start looking and be like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm
kinda
saying.
weird."
I'm just saying we throw so we don't draw too much attention to ourselves, because it looks like the bar is just popping. They're all like pretending to watch sports because sports doesn't exist. So we grab a couple empty glasses, put them by them, because they look passed out, and we just put them by them like they were drinking on the job, and they get fired. Who cares? And we go do our thing before the rest of the order realizes what's happening.
Okay.
You all get a flash in your head, and it's like it's like your vision goes like completely red, and you see the words intruder come across your visions. And then like everyone starts to kind of like look around, and things kind of just like wait, and no one really does anything, and then it kind of just slowly goes back to normal.
Are we right by the door? Still?
Yeah.
I look at Bep. Maybe we should talk about this outside.
And that was all of you see that. All of you.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if.
All of you, no matter where you're at right now, see it.
Maybe we should just do it and get out of here.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
So I run over there quickly, sneakily, and just throw a couple empty glasses that I found on the way on other empty tables. Put them by the guys.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm also. It's okay. I'm also gonna put a little drool on them. I'm gonna drool out of my mouth and put drool on their mouth till it looks like they're just fucking dunzo. And we're gonna get out of there. And that's 21 sleight of hand.
Okay, you're able to do it. No one really pays attention.
All right, let's go to behind. And we.
Okay.
Out the
As we're leaving, I'm gonna get next to get real close to Beppis' ear and be like, hey, yo, dude, you should have drew a dick on one of their faces as we're running away.
And I tell him, we ain't got time for that. Or a marker.
So we cut to Sai, Rin, and Thrawn as they make their way into the basement of the headquarters. Once you guys get down the basement, you come to another set of double doors. And once you open it, it leads you down this long, it seems to go for, a good 20 to 30 minutes, a long tunnel. And the farther you get, the colder it gets.
Do we notice the intruder thing by now?
Yeah, you guys have all seen it. You all would have seen it at the same time. It would have happened for you as you were coming down the stairs. But
What do you guys want to do?
the cult members that you do see, they seem to all kind of stop once that happens, and then they all continue with their business. It's very strange.
Oh shit.
Do you guys want to keep pushing forward?
Yeah, I'll walk forward.
Yeah, so you're able to walk for a while. You come to another set of double doors, and as you open this one, you come into what you think is a laboratory. There's these weird skin-like pods on all the walls, with these dark figures that seem to be like sitting inside them. There's various things that are laying around each pod that you're not really able to understand what each instrument is used for, or what these pods even are. But they're lined all the walls. It's almost as if you're in like a catacombs, and there's just these pods on as far as you can see.
Is there anything around, like the vicinity that like indicates like any kind of like tools that they would use for like these pods or anything around?
They have like
That's like
various
that.
like what looks to be tubes. You also see like a wall, and there's like various tools. There's saws and different types of things like that. Hammers. There's plenty of tools laying around. The pods are also like very slick. They look like they're gooey.
This is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I'm gonna
So
go
what-
over by the
what-
toolways and try to like search around and see if there's anything like any kind of like instructions or any kind of anything.
You don't find much. There's just various tools laying around. Yeah, you're not really sure.
Okay, I think the best thing then is to follow the tubes and see where it goes.
Do you all do that?
What do you mean all? There's only 2 of them there.
There's 3 of them. I'm
Oh.
just making sure Sai goes too.
Yeah, if that's, I mean, that's the pretty much the only thing we can do.
Thrawn, as you guys go to start like following the tubes, Thrawn walks over and just cuts a hole into the pod and like cuts it down with a saw, and you guys see a body, a humanoid figure, fall out of it and like hit the floor.
Right.
Thrawn, what are you doing?
Forget the pods. We're figuring out what we're doing. This is what we've came for. And he pulls the body that fell out, and he kind of flips it over, and you look down and you see Strahd. And he like backs up and says that's very concerning.
Yeah, I do something similar. I go over to the next pod, cut that open, and see what's inside.
Another humanoid figure falls out, resembling a striking Strahd.
Multiple Strahds.
Thrawn looks at Ren inside, and he says, "We should set this place on fire right now."
Am I within 100 feet of this?
You guys would be by now. By the time they're like cutting open these pods, you guys would have already been coming back from, because you all went to your places, your shifts, and then left, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the
I
time they're
Yeah.
cutting pods open and finding this stuff, you guys would just be arriving.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I would be in communication with my familiar and relate all of this information to True.
How many pods does it look like there are?
As far as you can tell, there's probably hundreds.
How long does it take to cut into one pod?
It took them a couple seconds.
Okay,
they're
there's
like skin.
there's 5 of us now. You guys want to just start going crazy?
Why don't
6
we just...
of us.
Thrawn says we should burn this whole place to the ground.
We need to get to the source.
Did Thrawn
He
just start his
pulls
sentence
the
with
he
Thrawn
pulls he pulls the clone from the ground by its hair, and since we can
Isn't
see
this
the
just-
source,
A reconnaissance mission?
and then drops it.
Shouldn't we just let Baron know? And Baron will have a better idea of how to proceed.
I mean,
I think
Is
if
there
he
any way
knew
that
this
that
was
could contact
happening,
him now?
you
I'm
guys,
kind of with Babel on this one.
you guys should understand how much it pains me to say this, but I'm in agreement with Thrawn. We should burn this place to the ground.
See, you guys have so much in common.
Yeah, I don't understand why you guys don't get along. But
This is obviously the most pressing conversation that needs to happen right now.
you know what? Honestly, let's burn it down so they can have a moment together.
Is it?
Thrawn's already like digging for his stuff to light a fire.
Can we like see the end of the hallway or whatever that this is in?
What do you mean, like the one that you came from?
Well, like this room. That's. Can we see the other end of it?
Yeah,
And it's just these pods.
but it seems no. These walls are probably, I don't know. I'd say like 30 feet tall, and there's pods all the way up to the ceiling and on all the walls. Like the whole room is pods.
Yeah.
And like
do these-
right in the middle, there's tables and like different little like tool racks and
Do these tubes lead somewhere? Because that's
back into
kinda-
the walls.
Are there doors leading that way?
No,
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we burn this place to the ground.
I'm for it.
I mean, I stated my objection to it, but I'm not gonna stand in anybody's way.
Thrawn, as soon as he hears that, he snaps the flint, starts catching pods on fire. And they start to catch, and it's pretty easy spread. The room starts to warm up. As the
Oh,
pods
good, I'm
start to
cold.
burn, you start to hear screaming from within them.
Maybe we should go. We should probably get out of here.
Great idea.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
We don't want them to stop this from burning, so we're gonna have to block the way.
Who
With
can
what?
who can cause a cave in?
As you guys are
You?
standing there, 3 cult members swing open the door. What's going on?
I don't know. We found it like this.
We smelled burning and heard screaming, and we just got here like 2 seconds ago, right before you.
Roll deception.
Bet.
Oh, I guess nobody heard
Both
what I
of us?
said. I think the
Uh,
kind heard what I said.
That's a 10
No,
plus
you're
10.
not. But I love that you're laughing at what you said. It's already funny.
Oh, because I said I attack. This
So,
is
what are you gonna do about that, DM? I got a 10 plus 10 on that, but he also screamed attack.
no, I didn't scream attack.
Well, he said
He
I
attacks.
attack.
Yeah, you can roll initiative.
Honestly, it would have been funnier if he screamed, "I attack."
Let us know when you're ready. Or you call it, and we'll,
20 to 15.
Ouch.
Oh, 15.
Wait.
Here,
Ouch.
let's just do True.
15.
B-Babel.
8.
Sai.
12.
Rin.
12.
Whose dex is higher?
19.
Takai's. Yeah, size.
Okay. Dukai.
14.
Bep.
11.
Roll for them.
How many are there?
3.
Pussies. They're gonna go down so fast.
How big is the room that we are in?
You guys.
Isn't it a hallway?
It's pretty
type?
big. It's like a. No, the hallway is what was leading into the room.
The 35-foot ceiling. Right.
I would say the room's like 60 by 60. It's a huge, like, big square.
And it's currently on fire.
The walls, yes, all the pods are starting to catch on fire.
Okay.
Um,
That might be important.
Oh. Yeah, but I don't think we've ever had a combat last longer than a minute.
Yeah, in game time.
The
sorry,
Kraken
one
fight
second.
lasted longer than a minute.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
that
at
lasted.
we were at
That was
that
almost like
Kraken
half
for a
the
while.
session.
No, but like, so 10 rounds of combat. So once you've gone 10 times is a minute.
Sorry, guys, I'm pulling up my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you were gonna fight him.
They're growing more Strahds. They are pure evil.
If it means anything, I didn't think we were going to fight him either.
Yeah, I immediately went towards damage control and deception.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't. I don't want
that's
them
what I
putting this
always shoot
fire
for.
out. I do not want them putting this fire out.
As they come barging in and True goes to attack him, the first one that come running into the room starts to like show his teeth and his face starts to grow out farther. It's from like his nose down to his mouth starts to like grow and protrude from his face. They all start to kind of grow in size. He runs over to True and takes a swing at him. Does a... Oh, sorry. That, 19.
Nope.
And then he's going to reach over and try to bite him. That's a 20.
That hits.
30. Wow, these... I had to pick this one. Holy shit. Sorry. They're They're like sheets, really large.
What you want to hear?
Yeah.
So that is for 7 damage. He goes to take a swing at you and misses, and then is able to bite you.
Oh God.
Next up is True.
I am going to retaliatorily strike. I'm gonna hit him.
It took me a while to figure out that my thing had frozen, so I don't know how much I missed. I apologize.
So good news. I crit. It's not a crit shit. This is a crit hit.
Okay, that's almost better.
And because of that, I'm going to 2nd level smite him. Is he undead?
No.
Okay.
And
That just matters for damage calculation.
It was just funny how he answered. Man, I'm really craving gummy worm.
That happens.
what are you hitting him with?
2nd level divine smite.
Mhm.
Oh, the weapon? The sun sword.
Mm-hmm. It. Go ahead.
Sorry. So that's 53 damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
It was 4d8 times 2 plus 7.
And it would have been more if he was undead.
It would have been 6d8 or sorry, 7d8.
Jeez.
He
a lot of Ds,
he
bro.
takes the hit and kind of like goes to fall to one knee, but he's still up.
I hit him again.
Okay.
That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
That's 10 damage.
Okay, he falls to the ground. Is that it?
Yep.
And then next up is Dakine.
So did he kill the one that he was just beating the shit out of?
Yeah,
How many
Yeah,
of them are there? Just one or two?
there's
3.
2 left.
Or I mean, I meant 2 or 3. So there's 3 of them altogether.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess. What do I want to use? Blah, 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 blah. Let's see, we're kind of close. I'm gonna try to hit him with my hammer.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
All right. That's what I did.
You have 2 attacks.
I do have 2 attacks.
And you have your Drake.
Well, I was gonna say, can I still use my Drake, or does that count as my attack?
Does the Drake get a turn?
Does my Drake get its own turn, or how does that work, Alex?
Yeah, you control your Drake on your turn.
Okay, so it's on my turn,
Mhm.
and does he count as one of my attacks, or is that like a?
Does he count as an action or a bonus?
Yeah.
I say as an action.
Okay, well,
It's rough.
That is a little rough. As my second action, I
I
guess
guess
I'm
it
gonna use
depends
No,
on what
so-
you're having the Drake do.
No,
Also-
the Drake has its own turn immediately after you.
Oh, okay.
And it will always take the dodge action unless you use your bonus action to command it to attack.
Okay. That sounds the most fair possible, honestly.
This is what the thing I pulled up his.
No, I
The
mean,
Drake
yeah.
word,
I saw you. I saw you reading. I saw your eyes going like. "Shoo."
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna attack again with my hammer then. Right. Is that
Right.
cool. All right. So I'm gonna do that. All right. Cool. Does that does a 15 hit?
It does.
All right. All right. Do.
Excuse me.
So that's 7. I'm gonna hit the dude for 7 with my hammer.
As you swing and you hit him with the hammer, nothing happens. You literally like hit him as hard as you can, and it just kind of like he takes it and he just stands there.
All right. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna be like, Kiefer, fucking get his ass.
Also,
You know what I mean?
what kind of Drake is your dragon? Is he acid, cold, fire, or lightning, or poison?
We said he was acid, right, Alex? Because he's Baron's.
Yeah, and then later you'll unlock the change.
Or was
him.
he acid or poison?
I think he was poison.
Okay. Well, he's poison then. But I'm gonna have him, attack him. We'll be like, get his ass.
Do you have his stats?
Yeah, I have him up right now.
Okay.
So melee is 1d6.
Well, you have to roll to hit.
Well, I know. I have to do
Oh.
that first. So 19 to hit.
That hits. And what's
and
he doing?
then He's just biting him.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying he's going for like the arm, like a police dog, you know.
Okay.
So and that's 4, 5.
As the
It says plus. What is PB damage?
It's
Peanut
your
butter.
proficiency bonus, so it's +3. It's
Okay.
your PB.
Oh, so it's
poison
okay. I didn't know. Okay, I thought it was his, not mine.
No, it's determined by yours.
Okay, that's where I was confused. But so that's 5 plus 3 of that, so 8.
8 poison.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
it seems as when
It says piercing damage, but I guess because he's poison, it says, but it's determined by the
when,
Well, it's piercing, and then so the 3
yeah. So it's
is
piercing and
poison.
then 3 of 3 poison. Yeah.
as Kiefer jumps up and bites this dude in the arm, he just like looks at him and like shakes his arm and shrugs it off, and it seems as though the bite didn't even affect him.
Hey guys, it looks like that bite didn't even affect this guy.
Might be pretty tough, yeah. Your hammer didn't do shit either.
Yeah, but I mean, the hammer I expected to do less than my dragon.
You probably need magical weaponry.
Are you saying my Drake isn't magical?
Up next is Sai.
Okay, how far are they away from us?
I'd say probably like 20 feet.
Okay, and how close are they to each other?
I mean, they all kind of ran in together, so they'd all probably be about 1 square away from each other.
Okay.
They're all like
And,
standing right next to each other, or was, until one went
Vince.
down.
What the fuck are you doing, Cap?
And then my bow has a 150 to 600 foot range. So if it's less than 150, is that disadvantage?
No,
No.
if it's beyond 150.
It's disadvantage.
Yeah, and then if it's beyond
Oh.
600, you can't hit it at all.
Okay. Isn't there a close, like if you're too close, you can't?
5 feet.
5, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to back up like 20 feet, so I'm 40 feet away from them. And
I think he froze. Oh,
No.
he didn't.
no. No, I'm just thinking, sorry.
No, you're
Let's I'm going to take 2 shots. Okay, I'm going to take an action, and that's going to be an extra attack per action. So 2 shots, and do I have to declare all of my actions? Like, let's say I want to take another one after this one. I see the
No,
results.
No, you just do it one at a time.
you
You're
just
good.
attack and then attack.
So I'm going to use 2 poison arrows, which I believe, I can't recall if that's a +1 or a +2. I think it was a +2, wasn't it?
I think so.
Oh, yeah,
The poison arrows.
yeah.
I had it written down somewhere, but so both of those, and I'm gonna fire at the one that has not been hit yet. So whichever one that happens to be. Did Dakine hit the same one that True hit?
True's
killed
the
him.
one.
No, I hit
True
the one.
hit went
It's
down.
down, right? So the one that has not been hit yet. Yeah, both arrows, and then I'm gonna use my sharpshooter feat. So it's going to -5 my attack, but add 10 damage if it hits.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for the first one. And that is, so hang on. 12. So 8 and 8, 16 to hit on the first one.
Hits.
Okay. And then now I'll roll damage, right?
Yes. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning.
I'm like getting brain scrambled slightly. Okay.
It's so hard doing the combat over remote.
I know, yeah.
I wish I had a battle map so I could like see it.
All right, so here we go. So +10, and then the 3. So that's 17 +5. So 22 damage. 2 of it's poison. That's the first arrow.
No, all of the arrow damage would be poisoned. The +2 is
Okay.
its magical property.
Oh, okay. So 22 damage for the first one. Second arrow.
Go for it.
7 + 6, 13 to hit.
That one does not.
Does not. Okay.
Flies right by him. The first one though, you see it stick in, but he doesn't seem to like hurt from it.
Okay. Then second action, grasping arrow.
Okay.
So
That's a good
and
one.
I'm just gonna use, I'm not gonna do the minus, and I'm glad I didn't. Fuck. So that's,
Wait, no, you already attacked twice.
but action surge. That's what I meant to say.
Oh,
Action
sorry,
surge,
yeah.
I'm just gonna
I
go
was
ahead
like,
and action surge. So First one, grasping arrow. That's 13. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then. Let's see. 7 plus. 5, 7. 16 damage.
16.
Yep,
And then if he moves,
Yep, 3 of it's poison
Okay.
damage. Yeah, and then if he moves more than one foot or more, he takes another 2d6 slashing damage.
okay. The initial hit didn't seem to. Hold on. I had
So
a
altogether-
I had a wild Mitchell making me have echoes.
Causing an echo.
The
That
first
was
when-
30,
Oh.
38 damage altogether, I believe.
Okay. The first initial hit didn't seem to do any damage to him, but the arrow still stuck there.
No poison.
You're
Vulnerability.
not able to tell. Ren.
Rin.
I was muted. Sorry. On the other cultist, I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay.
He has a Wisdom save.
The one that is not grasped by vines.
Yeah. The one that has been unaffected.
What's the spell save?
15.
He fails.
Okay. So he is. Hold on, let me pull it up again. He will be paralyzed for 1 minute in its concentration. At the end of each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom saving throw
Okay.
to try to get out of it.
Is that it for you?
Yep. After that, I will move back to where Sai is to get kind of away a little bit, and that'll be it.
All right, and then we have Bep.
So 2 of them are still kind of together.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna cast Shatter behind them. Which is six-
One of them's held. If you wanted to do like a focus bit, unless that's your highest.
Oh no, it's certainly not. I don't think anyway. I don't know.
So one of them is effectively like can't do anything.
All right. Yeah.
If that's
yeah,
your
yeah.
worry, is getting both of them out of there. And hurting it will.
All right. I'm gonna cast a cloud of daggers around the one that is not held. No. You know what? I'm gonna cast 2nd level Dissonant Whispers on the one. And that's a wisdom of 15.
He rolled a 19.
All right. I'm gonna see if it still takes it if it's successful.
If it's resistant to psychic damage, that's scary.
I'll let you know
Alright,
that it's
that's-
not.
That's half as much damage.
Okay.
So you
Mhm.
take half of 13.
Okay, and that one actually, you see him like grab his head. It's kind of like holding it.
So half 13 would be 6.
And then we are at B Babel.
Oh, I also
Oh.
ran to the back as well.
Okay.
I am going to cast Bless on True, Decline, and Psy. So you all can add a d4 to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. And then I am going to spend 2 sorcery points to use Quicken Spell so that I can cast
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast as a bonus action. And I'm going to hit the one that's not being held by hold person.
Okay.
The first one is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's 8 force damage. And then second beam is a 22 to hit
That hits.
for 9 force damage.
Okay. Damn. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
By the way, Ren, I'm so glad that you used hold person because it makes anything that hits it a crit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that.
I just realized that that's
Paralyzed.
the best thing for you to do if I'm hitting something.
Mm-hmm.
Hold him
Other
down,
than
Cody.
like fireball.
Big damage. Yeah,
Hold
I was
him
thinking about
down.
that. But I was like, they're too close, so how about
Yeah.
let's let somebody else kill him.
Yeah, fireball outside.
But yeah, that's my turn.
As the room around you is just engulfed in flames.
Fireball.
You guys are like literally sweating. Like you guys are feeling like you're in an oven at this point.
It's only been 6 seconds.
It's been 6 seconds.
Fire propagates pretty fast.
So we are getting to the cult members.
I just imagine these guys like almost disintegrating. Like,
Yeah, they basically walked in the door and were like, "What's going on here?" And then one of
What's
them
going
died,
on in here?
and another one is halfway dead, and the third one can't move.
The one that can't move starts to like transform, and he turns himself all the way into a wolf.
Can he move?
Oh, that's what they are.
Oh yeah, he's a tall, big werewolf.
Can he move?
No, he can't move.
Okay.
He's still
Well, then who
held.
cares?
He's still held.
Far less intimidating now.
And then the second cult member begins to transform and finishes his transformation as well.
Is he
Oh
still
wait,
beat up?
so they went first and last?
There was 3 of them. The first one was
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the third one because
the first one you killed. He was first.
Yeah.
He was first up, and then these 2 rolled the lowest.
I
Out
was
of
just
everybody.
like, it's hilarious that they. Well, so they did go first and last.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah, basically. Okay, hold on. Let me.
I'm so happy.
Well,
Also,
what?
I don't think I've ever seen someone successfully get off a hold person without it being resisted in any game I've played.
What?
Just
Well, now you have.
every game where someone has that I've been in that someone has cast hold person, they resist it because wisdom is like the monster go-to.
Rin is just becoming a legend.
Yeah, I
These
love
are
it.
not very. Yeah,
They're werewolves.
Yeah, they're werewolves. They don't have no wisdom.
That's not what I
They've
was
never-
expecting.
They've never taken a history class.
You didn't. Well, that's good. You didn't expect it.
No, I thought that they were
intelligent.
turning into Cthulhu monsters. I'm telling you, I told you.
Oh.
I said that would be intelligence.
Okay, that's
A
Um,
history class.
The first, the werewolf reaches out and tries to bite over at True,
Wait, which one?
the one that's like half dead. He's almost dead.
Does he
The
have
one
to
that
move?
the one that can move.
The one that can move.
Does he have to move at least? Wait, how far is it?
I don't think you'd have to move at all if you killed the one that was standing right next to him.
Listen, I just want to make sure because that Joe, the the grasping arrows on him. That
It's a
thing's
foot if he moves more than a foot.
I wouldn't think he'd have to move at all.
And his speed
Okay.
is reduced by 10 feet.
Just saying,
If
would
he
not
does-
transforming cause him to move, but this is just
Would
me,
he
Patrick
move
Roth.
squares? I don't think he'd move.
But no, it's
squares.
1 foot.
He has
A
to
square is
move.
5 feet.
You know, himself, like, to do the bite.
And it lasts for more than it lasts a minute.
A minute.
Yeah, the bramble.
This is your call. I just was wondering.
He's moving forward.
For
and
the
biting.
claws.
It's going,
Okay,
"Ah."
he's gonna reach out and try to claw you. He doesn't hit, and for the bite, he'll move and he'll take the damage.
Okay, so
The bite is a 24.
Yes.
and that's 6 slashing damage from the brambles.
Okay.
The magical brambles.
Yeah, you gotta specify or it doesn't do anything.
He specifically called an arcane archer.
Oh.
That means everything he does is.
Another creature can remove them with an athletics check. The brambles. DC 12.
Oh yeah, because they stay on him, don't they? They don't just go away.
Well, I'm assuming to free him, I guess.
That's for 10 damage.
Okay.
Um,
Hold on a second. Does that mean that that they move, they take 2d6 damage? Am
First
I reading
time
that
on
right?
each turn.
Oh, okay.
does he have a
I
save
missed-
against that, or does he have to make the check?
He can use his action to
Remove.
remove.
Yeah, with an athletics check of DC 12.
Okay. And then we're back at the top with True.
Oh boy. So that held one. He's right by me, right?
They're both within reach of you.
Okay, I want to hit the held boy.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I just have to not roll a 1.
Rolls a
Well,
1.
Isn't he? Do you automatically get to hit him because he's just?
So
alive?
if it hits, it's automatically a crit. But I have advantage.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's a 25 to hit,
It hits.
so it's a crit. So I'm gonna do a 2nd level Divine Smite on him.
Yeah.
It's so good that I get to pick when I do that. Okay. And just to be clear, this one's not undead, right?
No, none of them are undead.
I'm just kidding. It was.
I was waiting for you to go, but you waited longer than I was gonna wait. So I was like,
I have to. I
dead
forgot
air.
I forgot where roll just individual dice are. So 28 plus 14 plus 7. So that's 49 damage. All of which is radiant damage.
Man, dude, fucking them
And-
up.
I assume he's not dead.
And
A
he's
werewolf's
down. He's
Oh,
down,
is he
but
dead?
he's not dead.
Did we use silver to kill him?
They're resistant to non-silver non-magical weapons, I think. I don't 100% remember.
Is that why my hammer didn't do anything?
Most likely.
Oh wait, hitting them doesn't break the hold?
Dope.
I don't. Let me check again.
I always thought hitting them got rid of the hold.
I don't think it would outright get rid of it. They might be able to save again.
No, it doesn't say that. At the end of its turn, it can make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that seems to be it.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit him again. For a 27 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, I'll use a first level Divine Smite.
Maybe that's why hold person is so hard to actually achieve.
It really wasn't though.
Well, I know, but these people aren't very wise.
Thing is,
They've
though,
only
is that I
been in
can
one
make people
relationship
roll
and it went
stuff.
very well.
How much?
So it is 40 damage.
Okay. So as you swing down on this one, you're able to like cut him right in half. He just falls down, and then as he like hits the ground, his body like turns from the wolf back into the cult member.
So as I cut through him, I say to the Sun Sword, like, so I know they're not vampires, but is this okay?
And she says, "Do another, please."
I will as soon as I can.
You can like feel the sword almost vibrating.
You know what, guys?
What?
I bet this whole cult is all vampire or is all werewolves.
Yeah, and they all work for
What?
Strahd.
What? Where are we getting that from?
I'm just saying, like, the odds that just these three dudes that were all friends. I mean, if they're werewolves, I see why they're friends. What if they were?
Yeah, that's
also, like,
probably why
werewolves?
they're hanging out with each other. You know, they
What-
found the other werewolves in the organization, and
What if? Hold
decided
on, what if they
to
were
form a
also?
clique.
What if they were also spies? But like,
oh my
werewolf
god,
spies.
and we just fucking ruined potential allies. See, this is
Yeah.
why you go the subterfuge route. True.
True.
I can't lie to them.
Well, that's why you just don't talk. We can deal with the talking. You're the
Yeah.
muscle.
It's not a lie if you don't say anything.
Sigh, you're up. Or no, wait. Oh, sorry. It's the kind.
Oh,
And then Sigh.
how many are still up?
One. And he's held.
Oh, just the held one is up.
Or no,
No,
wait, that's the one you just killed. The other one is
It's the
stuck.
vined one.
Yeah, he's stuck by the vines. Sorry, the brambles.
All right.
They're
well,
both kind of held.
seeing as though my hammer did I'll describe as jack shit last time. I'm gonna go at him with my dagger here.
Do
I'm
you
going
have
like
any
right at his
mag-
neck.
Do you have any magic?
I don't have
weapons?
any. I have no magical weapons.
Can you cast any spells?
Not that I know of.
You're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Should be able to.
I got Cure Wounds, Hunter's Mark, Goodberry.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
So,
Welcome to
Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. Can I take your order?
so, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna go at his neck with my dagger here. See if it does anything. There's a 17 hit.
That does.
Ten damage.
You stab him right in the neck. He just takes it and looks at you.
I leave my dagger there.
In his throat.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And I just look at him like, even though I didn't do something, I'm trying to intimidate him like I did.
Okay.
And for my second action, I'm just gonna
Shove.
walk backwards behind the rest of the group.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I guess this is my bonus action. I'll tell the Drake to get him.
Way to intimidate him. Drake. Yeah, go ahead for the Drake.
All right, hold on. Let me see if my Drake has any magical shit going on. You know.
Nothing says that he's magical except for at the very beginning when it says that you magically created Drake.
Oh, did you read all the Drake shit?
Yeah, because I was confused too. Because
Yeah, no, I just got bite. So I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit?
That is not.
All right, the Drake doesn't bite him.
And then we're up with Sai. Oh. There he is.
Okay, I pull out an arrow. And we're going after the last guy, obviously. And I'm gonna do sharpshooter.
Okay.
So we're gonna -5 here. That is 10.
That misses.
All right. Second shot. Sharpshooter again. -5. That is 12.
And that one misses as well.
Okay.
What are you subtracting from it?
-5. So I have a +10 to hit, 9, and then a +1 for my bow.
Yeah, okay.
So that makes it a +10 altogether, -5 for sharpshooter. And if I do hit, it gives me a +10 to my damage.
Gotcha.
it's great weapon master if you've seen that feat, but for bows. Oh, that also lets you ignore cover too.
Yeah, yep. Half and three
That's
quarters.
Up next would be. Are you moving?
I'm just gonna hang out where I am.
Okay. And then
Oh.
it's
I was also going to say, you also don't have disadvantage based on distance. The only thing you have is your bow can only shoot 600 feet. Like, because of sharpshooter.
That is also cool.
Yeah.
up next is Ren.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the last remaining cultist.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Gonna be 6 fire damage.
Okay. As you hit him with the firebolt, it catches his fur on fire and it just like ignites his whole body. He kind of takes like 2 steps and then just falls to the ground. And that is the end of combat for them.
Did they have any equipment or anything that might happen to be silvered that we could give to Dakine? I know that would be dumb of them, but...
No, yeah, they didn't have anything on them. They had spears, but it doesn't specify that they were silver.
I wouldn't assume that they are.
They might
After
be
they go
silver
down, I want to turn around and shoot 3 more firebolts at anything in the vicinity behind us.
Okay.
Mostly at the pods.
Yeah, the room's just catching. It's quick. It's all over the place.
Also, Beppis, if you shatter the roof in the hallway on the way out, it should crack enough of the ceiling to fall in so that we can... so that no one can get here. Yeah,
All right.
collapse the entryway.
I think we should also blame these 3 guys because we're going to be met with somebody when we get out of here. So we're blaming these 3
Most
guys.
likely.
Can we check to see what numbers they are?
You're not able to tell from their garbs.
Well, they're
Wait a
werewolves, so they
minute.
probably know who we were based on our smell.
Wait a minute. Can we turn into werewolves?
I concentrate real hard and try.
Nothing happens.
I say, oh, and try again.
Huh? Oh, we just called them imposters. We just say that they were imposters. We don't
Oh,
have to give
genius.
them numbers.
Genius.
Again,
On our way.
I won't be saying that, but if
I
one
can do it.
person were to say it,
Or the invaders, wasn't it?
well, they call them intruders. But if
Or
we don't have to
intruders,
we don't have to specify a number necessarily.
Right.
Number them.
So are you guys packing them up, dragging them along, getting them out?
Oh no, they're staying here.
Okay.
But we're gonna say that.
Are you leaving?
If we get questioned along the way,
Yes.
We may need proof of the imposters.
Did they
And they-
turn? Did
they'd
they
be
turn
able to
back
tell-
to human?
Yes.
I mean, is the fire still going too? I mean, if we leave the fire
fire's going.
going, that might kind of give away the fact that,
We said it.
yeah.
No, because that's why I'm saying collapse the entrance. We just say they collapse the entrance.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blame
can-
everything on them,
uh,
and then they died in the fire.
Yeah, we will literally just play as if we were them and we found them catching the fire and we confronted them.
Just now,
Yeah.
you all of you see a flash again in all red in your vision, and this time it says intruder, fire, basement.
Okay, yeah, let's
Real
collapse- Run, collapse the entryway.
yeah.
Wait. What
Cast
if we
Earth
just
tremor?
what if we just run to the top of the stairs and then
No.
run back down as if we just got that message?
No, collapse the entryway. We say they died in a fire.
Yeah, let's
We
get
want-
out. I cast Earth Tremor, like on the arch,
Yeah,
and
I-
I can.
And you're doing
that's-
shatter from the roof. So both.
Yeah, we'll do it both at the same time.
Okay, I'll
so
say
we'll-
with both of you doing it, you collapse the whole structure there. Like it all just comes tumbling in.
Okay.
That was
We
my
barely got out with our lives.
shatter. Yeah, that was my shatter sound.
As you guys are,
Sounds like
finishing
corn
that
song,
and
bro.
heading towards the
That's
stairs,
what I was thinking.
you see multiple cult members come running through the doorway to the stairs.
Imposters! We found the imposters! As we're running back that way.
Imposters.
Intruders was the word.
I thought
Where?
Back there. They started a fire.
How's the
on
fire?
all of our pods.
There's 3 of them.
Oh no. Well, let's go. Let's go put this fire out right now.
Alright, we'll follow you. Go.
Wait, how many of them are there?
There's like 6 of them.
Okay, so they start running. I'm like, we'll follow you. And then we follow them for a second and then turn around and fucking book it. What do you think?
What if we just say we'll go get more help?
Is that what you do?
Yeah, we're gonna go get more help. That's more genius. We're gonna
Yeah,
go get more
the
help.
entryway's collapsed. We'll need more men to excavate it.
You've seen the warning. They're on their way.
But
Well,
they
we'll
need to
go
know
make
what
sure.
we need.
they'll-
Water. We need to get.
We'll make sure that they know what they're getting into. You
The
go
fire
start-
team is on the way.
You don't know that.
Well, great. The fire team's on the
Did
way.
you not
What do
get
we
the
do after
alert?
war?
No, we got the alert.
You guys seem
Oh, yeah, I
very
guess I
uninterested.
I guess it did say fire, huh?
Sorry, we were busy fighting.
Yeah. Sorry, we're really disoriented right now. Like they really did a number on
Broken relation, you know it.
The
Methods.
awoken never get disoriented.
The whole time this conversation is going on, Dekine is just slowly backing away.
We are here for total domination. There's no time.
Exactly. There's no time. You have your job that you're doing, and we have our jobs that we're doing.
He
so we're gonna go.
shakes his head and
Mark.
mutters under his breath. I'm having a conversation with one over this. It's ridiculous. Lazy.
You're ridiculous.
Lazy buffoons.
And break.
Wait.
I'm gonna lean over to Beppis and Babel and be like, "Do you have enough energy left to maybe collapse the stairs to here? Once we get up?"
I can cast
It depends
that
on if we.
spell so many more times.
Yeah, I can cast a whole bunch. But it depends on what happens when we get up the stairs and what we're met
Yeah, obviously, yes. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, as you
More-
guys are going up the stairs, more cult members start to arrive and shuffle down the stairs. There's a steady train of cult members that just keep
Do
coming.
you think you can do it slyly?
I
Without
can,
I can't.
because I have subtle spell. Although actually, hang on 1 second.
what?
I can do it subtly once.
but
Well,
also
that's
you
all we-
can't
that's
turn
all we'll
spell
need.
slots into sorcerer points.
Yes, I can. I can do it more than that.
You just can't go past your maximum.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let's. How about you do that?
Let's wait for a bunch of them to pile in.
Yeah, let's wait until the stream kind of dies. Let's keep heading until the stream dies down, and then
When you guys get to the top of the stairs, I need perception checks.
$19.
I got a 17. I rolled a 19, but I got a 17.
I rolled a 17, but I got a 19.
You
Wow.
got your chocolate and my peanut
Wait.
butter.
Wait, what are we
Got a
rolling
13.
for? My headphone fell out.
Perception.
Okay.
As you guys 7.
24.
Wait, no, one more.
I'm sorry. My thing wasn't loading.
30 billion D.
16.
Okay. As most of you are coming up to the top of the stairs and making your way towards the exit, you see a figure coming through the office door, and he's in all white robes and with a big Roman numeral of 1 on the front of his robes, and he's moving towards the basement.
How far away is he? He just came in the front door.
He's not even bothered by looking at you. He's like rushing to the basement.
Oh, cool.
But you notice him on your way through.
Well, I can't say anything because I didn't.
I wait for him to walk by, and then I cast Earth Tremor using subtle spell.
Once he's down the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You collapse the entranceway to the stairs. Just then, everyone gets another flash. Intruders in the headquarters. And then you all notice a blue insignia appear on the ground, and you all get pulled back to Baron.
Sweet.
Oh,
What a rush.
He stands there holding his cigar and he's smoking it. Well, I know there's a lot of commotion going on.
Yeah, that was definitely all of us.
You're welcome.
So,
Yeah.
information.
Here's what's happening,
What?
Baron. They are using the church to grow more of themselves.
no, they're Strahd. They're growing Strahds.
They're growing Strahds.
That we found hundreds of clone Strahds.
But get this, Baron, we really did you a favor here. We burnt them pots to the ground. We waited for a good maybe quarter of the order to get down the stairs. We trapped them in there. We killed 3 of them.
Yeah, we really fucked up their shit.
Yeah, we
Man,
really.
I really hope he likes that we did that.
I know, me too. I'm scared.
So,
It was
so they're
awesome.
cloning.
Yeah.
Oh,
20
100%.
stride.
That or that's some weird, kinky shit that I don't even want to think about.
Do you think that we could have used that technology?
Can't you just do that with magic?
See, I told him. I said
What, you think
we
magic just
should.
does
I
everything?
said this
My
is
people
just a reconnaissance mission,
Offer their souls.
and we shouldn't just go burning things down willy nilly.
I'm
That's
not
what I
upset.
said.
That's very wise of you, little one.
I
I'm
am
not
very
ups-
wise.
I'm not upset. It's okay.
Thanks,
I
Baron.
guess it's better that they're gone.
Hundreds of Strahds sounds like a bigger negative.
Than us not
What-
having hundreds of whatever.
Yeah, I
What
couldn't
worries
just
me
sit around and
is
wait.
is how long have they been doing this?
And if they have more
Is this
locations.
the only place?
I don't know,
And
how
now
long has
that
it
this
been
has
since we were back
happened
there?
and you have burnt their supply, does this cause for bigger outreaches? Did you get any other information while you were there?
Number 1 and number 100 are going to have some sort of political battle. Number 100 is up to some skeevy shit, according to some of the members of the order,
I think
He
they
said
might
everybody
have
knows that.
sold
and
them
everybody
out.
knows that.
And the cultists
Didn't
are
he say
also
like sold them
werewolves.
out? Yeah, they're definitely werewolves.
Yes, and they're werewolves.
Oh, yeah, and they're definitely werewolves.
I think they're a lot more than what meets the eye.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know.
werewolves.
We killed
I don't know.
them.
I didn't
Yeah,
know if
but
they
they
were
are
Transformers,
I mean, they
but
are.
they're werewolves.
By definition, they would be Transformers.
I guess you're right. So,
They're
I mean,
Men
they're,
who
they're not
transform
technically
into werewolves.
werewolves, right? They're lichens, correct?
Huh?
Because
No,
a
they're-
lichen can change. A lichen can change like as they want,
That's-
and a werewolf has to be on a full moon, right?
No, that's not it. The werewolves. No, so a lycanthrope is a wolf therianthrope. A therianthrope is a human that can change into a animal.
Yeah, but that's
There's-
at will.
There's
correct?
different lore
Yeah,
for these
depends.
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of there's all kinds of different there's were rats, were bats, were
Yeah.
tigers, were
Ravens.
ravens.
As you guys are sitting there chit-chatting, you guys start to notice the effects of your transformations to wear off.
I like
Uh,
to call them waving.
Thank God.
You can feel your regular bodies on the inside, and you can feel like the extra skin kind of like shedding off. And in True's case, he's like growing from the inside and like pushing the skin off.
I'm
Dude,
shrinking.
I can't believe that True was a human and is complaining about it the whole time and didn't even experience a bad poop,
Listen,
which is like the worst thing you could experience as a human.
He
Here's the
actually
thing.
had a really good
How-
poop.
my entire experience is based around the fact that feeling anything means that I am damaged. So constantly feeling things means that my brain is telling me that I'm damaged everywhere all the time.
Well, you're a
How-
human, so you are.
How do you know that you don't still have some poop inside of you that you now can't expel?
That sounds like the worst hell.
That sounds dangerous.
I wouldn't know.
That sounds like hell.
And isn't that the worst part of it? Not
I
the
mean-
not knowing.
If I started to smell, I would just submerge.
Yeah, but if it's in you, what good is that gonna do?
I mean, huh? What do you mean?
You can get the stink off of you, but you can't get it from without of you.
I mean, it would come out if I properly apply the water. It would come out one of my joints or other open places.
So you're gonna poop out your elbow.
I
Are you-
mean,
are you just saying
depending
poop's
on
gonna
how
f-
I do this?
Poop's just gonna start oozing out of you. Dude, you're gonna
I'm-
smell like Jim Morrison.
I mean, eventually, probably, if there's anything left.
Gross. That's gross.
Yeah,
That's
this
why
is
I didn't want to eat.
well, mission accomplished.
Yeah,
Basically.
good work, fellas. And he hands each of you a bag.
I got a bag, but
I
I
look
ain't
in the
Of
bag.
shinies.
Each one's got 500 gold in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Not 17,000.
No, not 17,000, unfortunately.
I see how. it
Thank
is.
you, companions. I hope that Sophie will be returning to us, and you will be able to. I know it'll be a task to leave that I'm sending you on, but maybe you'll be able to get a little bit of a break from the dark skies and cold weather.
Mr. Baron. Our friend Dekine was at a severe disadvantage in that battle because he has no magical weaponry. Or silvered weaponry, and if he were to come against the werewolves again, he would be at a detriment. Is there any
Yeah,
way
I
I could exchange my share of this currency to get him, for you to go send someone to get him something?
I mean, shit, I'll give mine too. What do I need? What do I need it for? I mean, you're helping me out.
Hold your gold, and I'll see what I can do.
Thanks,
He
Baron.
snaps his fingers. You guys pop back up into the mansion, and he's kind of standing in front of you. Well, get your rest. You have another eventful day tomorrow,
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
and I guess I will see you then. And he looks
Safe
at
travels.
you guys like he's gonna snap and disappear, but then he like lifts his arms up and oozes into the floor again.
Yeah,
Safe
that's
travels.
not upsetting.
I'm gonna go.
Oh
soak
man, he's staying
in
the floor
hot-
again.
Gonna go soak
Dude,
in the
thank
hot
God.
spring.
Thank God we don't have carpet there.
Yeah, and in your guys' lobby,
Stay
there
in the wood.
in the lobby, you see the
Yeah, but think of what he would do to
the
the carpet.
circle that takes you to the hot spring.
No, not that hot spring. Don't we have another hot spring, or was that in the other mansion?
That was the other mansion.
Okay, can we have a hot spring in here?
He just gave you access to his special one.
Yeah, but I don't want to turn into a human. I need to.
It only works with his magic. He said that.
Oh, other than that, it's just a hot spring?
Yeah, he said he has to be there for you to use it for disguise.
He
Oh,
said,
okay,
you
then
gotta
yeah, I'm
call
gonna-
him.
Time for pool and cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if anybody wants to be in there while I'm in there.
Why?
Because it might turn into poo and cheese.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
All right, well, that is it for this week. It's good to have everybody back.
I'm glad we ended on poo and cheese.
I see.
It's good to
That was quite
it's good to be back.
Good to see
Everybody
everybody's
came
faces.
together with poop and cheese.
Yeah,
The
we
end.
talked about fucking cheese so much I went and got some on our break to eat. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go hang out with Dude, and I'll see everybody else next week.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Deuces, guys.
Literally.
Dominic, I have some questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Stick around after the stream.